Hi, my name is April Beeblebrox and I'm the British Tech Guru. I have an interesting idea for you. I use solar panels quite a lot and I have to port them about the place. Now, this is a 20-watt panel. This is also a 20-watt panel. And those are hinges. And that is a handle. So I now have a portable 40-watt panel all wired up, all wired and sorted out like that, and I find that is probably one of the best things you can do with solar panels. Now, as I said, I use a lot of solar panels, but I don't use whopping great big huge panels. I need my panels to be portable, field portable. I do have some of the flexible panels that are fairly lightweight. They don't last very long and I don't flex them, but they're good for this and that. I do prefer the more solid panels, and when you can do this with a panel, put a handle on it, carry it like a suitcase. That makes life so much easier. I've done that with 10-watt panels and 20-watt panels, and one day I'll get around to doing it with some 30-watt panels. As I said, I don't use massive amounts of solar power. I just don't need it. And to be quite frank, my opinion of solar power is it's great for small applications like remote sensing and that kind of thing. For things like charging electric vehicles, not so much. Because if you take, say, a typical Tesla, or, well, no, not even a Tesla, because they have such ridiculously large batteries. If you take, I'm trying to think of a car with a small battery. If you say a 40 kilowatt hour battery, that's a fairly small battery that should probably get you about 60 miles with most of these electric cars. Well, a 40 kilowatt hour battery, how much solar do you think you're going to need to power that? Well, I mean, if you take a typical 100-watt panel, you're talking 4,000 of them. 4,000 panels to produce your 40 kilowatts of power. And then, of course, the sun doesn't shine every day. And look very carefully at what you're doing with solar power, because it pays for some things and for others it's absolute garbage. And this is my whole problem with renewable resources. And solar is great for small applications. And for example, if you have a motorhome and you put the solar power on the roof and you use it to power your fans, your lights, your phone charging, maybe your charging your tablets and so on. I'm not sure if it would work to power a TV, but then since TVs then have now become LCD, they should use a lot less power than the old cathode ray tube TVs. As for running a fridge, you're going to need a heck of a lot of panels, and at that point I ask the question, which is cheaper? Putting a whole load of solar panels on your RV, or just buying a generator and putting fuel in it? Because I can guarantee you that by the time you've powered your generator, you've produced enough power to run all the electric things that you want to run, like your cooker, your microwave, your fridge. It would have been cheaper off just to buy a generator, given the fact that most people don't use their RVs for more than a couple of weeks a year. just doesn't make sense for some applications. Anyway, that's me on solar panels, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. Feel free to disagree. I don't really think I care too much about people disagreeing with me, because these are my opinions, and you don't have to like them. So this has been me, Zafo Beeblebrox, and I'll see you again in the next video.